with a little cutout so you can still reach the flush.
You're just an animal. An
I mean,
animal in Badiddle's clothing. Animal.
I mean, it's not me, it's just the teens for TV convenience.
We got two options. We can go this way or the other way. I think this way's better. There's also there's also a walker symbol.
I mean, either one, it's your now.
Dude, I actually
a 2-car garage. It's all yours.
I actually love how they advertise. All right, so the crew's going into the gas station right now. I'm gonna use this moment to catch you up a little bit. So we decided to walk/hitch into Levin because the forecast this morning for the Araroa range was pretty bleak. So didn't plan on a town day, but we all wanted to re-up on food, get a little more prepared, and also avoid some of the weather in that range. The TA range, apparently, once you get up into them, if it's bad weather, you're not going fast at all. So we got into town, walked about half of it, hitched the rest. It's off-trail miles, so no big deal. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna walk in and get me some donuts. All right, let's do it.
Sign that looked like that.
Oh. You got Krispy Kremes?
Canada. I think Barbuda and Tigua,
What was it? They couldn't false advertise to you.
It looks like it's more like water though.
Domino's.
I'm not collecting the bricks.
Okay, so it is 11:30 and it's a 0 day. So technically we walked today like 2 or 3 miles, but didn't count as trail miles. So I think I've started explaining it a little bit, but with today, even though we're in a sunny patch right now, the weather up in the mountain range looked pretty gnar. And honestly, we just rationalized it. It's Christmas Eve and we're like, you know what? We're gonna go into town. So it's me, Magpie, and Richard. We got to the town 11, I don't know, around 8, 9. Sat in the gas station for 2-3 hours. Looked at the motels, booked a motel. Let us check in super early, and now we're just drying out our gear. But yeah, unplanned 0 day. Didn't really anticipate this, but we got a little extra food from the grocery store for the range in case it takes longer, and we're just gonna play it by ear. Nice to have a little makeshift crew, even though it's only 3 people, me, Magpie, and Richard, but it's gonna be nice to like cook up some meals today. I'll show you the room in a second. Cook a Christmas thing for tomorrow, and just relax. Get ready for the hard section coming up. So that's what it's about. With the Pizza Hut, with the handful of groceries. La vida loca. Weird. All right. So this is the room at the, I forget what the name is. Zachary Motel. And as you can see, got a lot going on. So we went hard in the paint. Tomorrow's Christmas. So we got 2 dozen eggs. We have multiple pounds of bacon that we're gonna cook up. Got that. So much bacon. 32 cheese slices. Got a lot of salami, a lot of drinks. And yeah, Pizza Hut, because Magpie loves Pizza Hut. Magpie loves Pizza Hut. And yeah, it's a full Christmas spirit type of party. Not really party, just hikers being lazy and eating and consuming a lot of things. But that's what it's about. December 24th. Oh, and we get a ride back to trail tomorrow, so good stuff. Told you I'd show you the room. I showed you the room. There's a room here, but there's also a pocket room. Pocket room. Ah, what a nice spot. All right. Shower time. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a more consolidated version here real quick before we get into things. I think this is good footage. I don't know why it's kind of blurry, but want to kind of explain what we've done. I think I've explained it in bits and pieces. So this morning we woke up after camping in the reserve where people were having a party last night, which kept us awake for a little bit. But we woke up and the clouds were just hidden on top of us. Not hidden, hitting. Like, they were hidden heavy. Really, really heavy cloudage. So we checked the weather, and the weather didn't forecast a whole lot of rain, but we were pulling it for the town of Levin itself and not the mountain range. And when we got in to Levin, it actually did start raining. As you can see, those aren't just fluffy clouds down in that mountain range over there. Probably some rain's happening. So we made the decision. We're like, okay, we'll just walk off to Levin. We thought it was like 3 or 4 miles. Tended to be a little quicker. I mean, a little farther. So we walked for an hour, and then eventually got a hitch, which was my first hitchhike in New Zealand because it's off trail miles. Don't have to connect those footsteps because it's off trail. So we got into town. We hung out at a gas station for like 2 or 3 hours as we ate pies, ate some donuts, and tried to figure out our plan. So we ended up booking a motel room since today was December 24th. And it's kind of our pseudo Christmas since we're going to be in the mountain range for official Christmas Day. So booked the hotel room, went to the grocery store, resupplied, which honestly that also pushed us into town because all of us were kind of running light on food. And if the mountain range took longer than anticipated, it would be a pretty big struggle without the food. I had a few bars left and like 1 ramen. So we did that, walked to the hotel. It was like 11:30 and didn't expect them to let us check in, but the room was already done, so we did. And that brought us to drying out. I think I filmed a little bit about that. Brought us back here. And then we got situated for the rest of today and tomorrow. Showers, ran back to the countdown to get 2 dozen eggs, a lot of cheese, a lot of stuff because we're gonna make a Christmas morning meal tomorrow morning before getting back to trail. And we texted a trail angel who was in the popular app, and even though it's Christmas tomorrow, she's taking time out of her day at 9 a.m. to give us a ride back to trail so we can connect those little feet steps, which is awesome. Instead of walking 6 or 7 miles back, I think it would be somewhere in that ballpark. And yeah, that brings us to where we are now. Just 2 o'clock, 2:30. Got nothing but time today, and gonna have like a little pseudo Christmas, which is pretty cool. So next order of business, laundry. Dried that out as much as possible. Yeah, we didn't make it to Wellington for Christmas, but
We were never going to.
yeah, I undercalculated miles, but this is a pretty good, I don't know why I'm blanking on words. Pretty good compromise. Not even a compromise. Pretty good flavor, so good stuff. Good stuff. Back to stepping tomorrow. Unplanned 0 day. First one of the trail, actually, I think. A+.
4 players play, each reset 7 cards. When 5 or 6 play, each receives 6 cards. Remaining cards are placed face down on the table forming